You know, Sheriff, I'll be the first to say I never want to put one law enforcement officer up against another law enforcement officer. But the reason why I think this topic is so important is because Art Acevedo went on national news over the weekend, and the media picks him because he has a specific agenda. And he's a political, well, I call him a political hack in many respects because he does the bidding of left-wing city leaders that hire him. Very different from sheriff's officers and sheriff's deputies. And maybe you could talk about, the media wants us to believe that Acevedo speaks for every police officer and sheriff's deputy out there. You're proof he doesn't. And I know the guys and gals on the line in your county don't believe in that either.
Absolutely not. Is that most cops, rank and file across the state, are Second Amendment people. They are strong conservative Second Amendment people who belong to the NRA, who are pro what the NRA is doing as far as education and this, that, and the other. And they don't fall into those ranks that we've got to control the gun. They fall into the ranks we've got to educate the people and let's go get the bad guy. And by the way, John, the officer that you talked about so gallantly stepping in harm's way and was wounded down there, he started his career at Tarrant County. And back in the early 90s. In fact, his nickname at Houston PD was Tarrant County. And we are praying for him and doing some fundraising for him also. But I'd like to think he brought those values down south with him.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. And look, all across Texas, you see Texans with those kind of values. I read that he said, hey, look, I want to start to slow down. I'm going to go be a school resource officer, help be a role model for kids. There was no slowing down on Friday for this guy. And to think that he looked his fellow officer in the eye, he said, you leave me here to bleed out and go save those students. It really is a tribute to this guy and what a hero he is. There's a picture of him up on the screen. You want to see a hero, just look at that man's face.
Absolutely. An incredibly courageous man that knew that he was about to give all for what he believed in.
Yeah.
Incredible.